Mercedes fans, there is hope. So, the W14. Oh dear. Coming off of the back of the 2023 Bahrain Grand Prix, where Mercedes came in pace terms behind the Red Bulls, no surprise there, the Ferraris, mostly, and most crucially, the Aston Martins in the form of Fernando Alonso. So I think it's fair to say the life of the W14 is off to a rocky start. Now I'm sure I speak for many Mercedes fans when I say that for the team, this is tough. Especially after an abysmal 2022 season by their standards and the horrible ending of 2021. As George pointed out, the Aston Martin's car is half Mercedes, and they found 2 seconds. So there is hope that the underlying components and some key elements in the car are in a competitive order, but to be beaten by a customer team is a touch embarrassing for the Brackley-based team. So with this fairly bleak picture, why am I optimistic for this world-beating outfit? Well, there is just 2 words to say. James Allison. Oh yeah, he's back. Okay, let's take a step back and take a look at what this GOAT of F1 car design has done in the past, and hopefully see what he might do in the future. After graduating from Cambridge in 1991, Allison joined the aerodynamics department of the Benetton Formula 1 team. After a couple of years here, he moved to Larousse as head of aerodynamics before returning to Benetton in the same role. Then was the big jump. In 2000, he moved to Ferrari for 5 years, which I think it's fair to say was a successful 5 years for the team in red. Allison returned to Benetton, now known as Renault F1, in the role of Deputy Technical Director in 2005. In 2009, Allison became the Technical Director, and in 2011, Renault F1 became Lotus Renault GP, before becoming Lotus in 2012. In May of 2013, Allison quit this role at Lotus F1 team, where he would rejoin Ferrari as Chassis Technical Director and then Technical Director until July 2016. It was the death of his wife that led him to quit this job on the 27th of July 2016, where understandably he'd take a bit of a hiatus from the sport. Then on the 16th of February 2017, James Allison's modern legacy really came into full force. He joined Mecedes AMG Pertronas in the newly created role of Technical Director. And well, I think it's fair to say that since 2017, Mercedes have just been brilliant. Just to put this all into context, James Allison has had a hand in the following championship-winning cars: the F2000, F2001, F2002, F2003, F2004, brilliant naming scheme Ferrari, the R25, the R26, the W09, the W10, the W11 and the W12. Did you hear that list? Some of the most amazing cars in Formula 1 history, this guy's made! James Allison is one of the GOATs of F1 car design, up there with the likes of Adrian Newey and Colin Chapman. So, why is he no longer working on the F1 cars, I hear you say? Because God knows Mercedes need him. Well, as you may or may not know, Ineos own 1/3 of Mercedes AMG Pertronas, and hence Allison was promoted to Chief Technical Officer in the Britannia Americas Cup team, in which he was the technical lead of Ben Ainsley's campaign for the 37th America's Cup. So, to put a long story short, he got poached by a sailing team to design boats instead of really cool F1 cars. This put a certain Mr. Mike Elliott in the role of Technical Director for the new regulations in 2022, which of course has been a
great success.
With the championship-winning, world-dominating, Red Bull-destroying W13 and 4... What? The car sucked? Are you joking? They forgot to design side pods. Oh god. Yeah, we got the W13 bounces per second and the W14th fastest car. So if you are a big swanky Austrian man, what would you do? Well, of course, the Toto master plan. The team have brought back James Allison to come and steer the ship in the right direction, with it being reported by Italian media that Allison has had an input on the developments of Mecedes and the upgrades it will bring to Imola in May. So what do you lot think? Will James Allison save Mercedes from its dark age of about 2 years? Let me know in the comments below. We have just hit 600 subscribers and are truly on the road to 1k. So if you could subscribe, I'll give you a cookie. Also, if there's any of you trying to get into iRacing, my link is in the description. So if you could use that, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, smash like, subscribe, bye!